What is your best right place, right time moment? I was 19 years old. I was working 2 jobs to pay for community college and living in a studio apartment in a not great part of town. I had never been on a plane. I had never left the state. I had $200 in my checking account at any given time, and I ate a lot of ramen. That Friday, I was supposed to work a double shift at the restaurant where I waited tables. I had already worked 6 days in a row. I was exhausted. My best friend had been begging me to come to a work event her father was hosting downtown that night. She said there would be free food. I told her I would think about it. I got off my first shift at 4:30. I sat in my car in the parking lot for 10 minutes trying to decide. I almost drove home. I went to the event instead. It was in a rooftop bar of a fancy hotel. I was underdressed. I did not know anyone. My friend introduced me to a few of her father's colleagues and then disappeared to network. I stood by the food table eating shrimp and feeling out of place. About 40 minutes in, a man in a very nice suit standing about 6 feet from me suddenly grabbed at his throat. He was choking. Hard. His face was already turning purple. Nobody around him noticed for what felt like a long second because he could not make a sound. I had learned the Heimlich in a first aid class 2 summers earlier at a summer camp job. I want to be honest that I had never done it on a real person. I did not think. I stepped behind him, wrapped my arms around him, and I did what I had been taught. Twice. On the second attempt, a piece of steak flew out of his mouth and landed on the floor between us. He gasped. He grabbed the table. He looked at me with an expression I will never forget. He asked me my name. He asked me where I went to school. He asked me if I had a card. He asked me these things while he was still catching his breath. He is one of the largest hedge fund managers in the country. He is worth several $billion. The next Monday morning, he called me on my cell phone. He asked me if I wanted to finish my undergraduate degree somewhere better than community college. He asked me if I would be open to accepting his help. He told me nobody had ever saved his life before, and he intended to do something about it. He paid for my transfer to a private university. He paid for my private tutors when I struggled with econ and calculus. He paid for my graduate program in finance after that. He introduced me to people. He mentored me. He did not do any of it in a way that felt like charity. He did it in a way that felt like a debt he was paying, and he refused to hear any argument. I am 32 now. I work at his firm. I made $5 million in bonus last year alone. I live in a penthouse in New York. I think about that parking lot every single day. I almost drove home. If you liked this video, please subscribe for more daily videos. It really helps me grow.